for tuning in to another episode. Tonight, I decided to bring a co-host with me. We're just gonna talk a little bit about everything. And this young man, I had a chance to watch him play. I think he's gonna be a young phenom, and I'm gonna just let him introduce himself.
Yeah, all right. Uh, my name is Jamal Gon. I'm a DB in the class of 2028, and I'm just you know trying to put myself out there. Trying to get more exposure, getting more recognition and stuff. Get like coaches to see me. And to see that I'm that guy. Like just put myself out there a little bit more.
So you rank as one of the top DBs in the nation.
Yes, sir.
Um, and so like, who have you competed against so far?
Yeah. I mean, I competed against like many people, like in my city, like we got a lot of top talent in my city. Like many guys, and I'm actually like I'm at 14 years old, and I play against for 707. I play against 18-year-olds, so I
Hmm.
compete against a lot of top guys like with offers and stuff like that. That's much older than me and stuff.
Right. Got you. So, if you can say that you play like anybody, what player, if they had to ask you for a person that never seen you, if they
hmm
say, give me a player that you image, that you mirror, who would you say that is?
Jalen Ramsey,
That right?
yo.
So, what make you feel like that you do that he actually does on the football field?
Just my like he fear nothing and I fear nothing, and he just dominant. He got great man to man coverage. I feel like I got the same thing. He got like his mentality, like he don't fear nothing, and he him. I feel the
Right.
same way. That's why I like him.
Right. Okay. Now I can see some of that, but like what are some of the things that you feel that separates you from other DBs? If
hmm
I'm a recruiter, what would you say as a pitch to make me select you over somebody else?
Uh, I'm dominant. I'm different. I'm different in all ways. I got speed. I'm my man to man coverage is just so like from my and it like all coaches that I had could tell you the same thing. Like my man to man coverage is like it's dominant. I got the press. My press man. I'm dominant with it. And I'm just different.
So is the cornerback the only position you could play? Do you play
Uh,
safety sometimes?
yes,
Like
I can play
do
safety and I can switch on offense and play receiver as well.
Okay, so you versatile. You play on both sides if
Yes, sir.
needed, or do
Yeah,
you just play that every game?
yeah, if needed.
Okay, all right. So now that's dope, man. And you stay in a city to where people actually go out there, but it's usually during like Halloween time. Like, what are some of the teams that we don't know about that's actually good?
Uh, I say I say some of the teams in my city that I played against.
No, that's underrated. That's
Oh
not on a lot of people' radar. Teams that
yeah,
are
I
good.
yeah out here I say I gotta give it to Alexandria Senior High, Ash and Alexandria, Louisiana. They got a great team. They got a 4-star running back actually, but they
Mhm.
just like very underrated in Louisiana. They should I feel like they ranking should be top like top tier. They got a great record. I mean yeah. They
Okay.
and I say I gotta give it to Peabody out here in Alexandria, Louisiana. They're a great team. They got a great guys, And I play with some of the for 18U. I play with some of their players. They talented.
So are you playing high school now or you just
Yeah.
played 13U
Oh
last season?
yeah. I play 13U last season. I'm next year. I'm playing high school ball.
Okay. And so you aware of this high school that you're going to, or are you still it's still up in the air?
Yeah, it's a lot of people in my city, like a lot of coaches, a lot of my family, they trying to me people trying to get me to go here, get me to go there, and I'm still deciding.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always take your time, man. Have you ever had like any NIL deals, offers, or like have you ever, had an opportunity to make some money while you're doing this?
Nah, not really. I've been trying though. I've been trying to get out there. But nah, not really.
Okay, now it's gonna come, man.
Yeah.
It's basically one of those positions or situations to where you just have to continue to put yourself out there, put in the work, work hard, do stuff like that. But I don't know why my camera keep doing it. But you basically are taking the steps in the right direction, which is reaching out there, to
Yeah.
someone like myself. Which this is what I actually plan on doing, which is putting kids like yourself out there that's actually seeking to be put out there and looking for some help. But one thing I will say, man, you definitely have to build your IG, because once you build your IG, then everything else follows. See, you can't just have things on there like just pictures. Like, man, show some of your highlights, show
Yeah.
a little bit of everything. Be a little organized. Your Instagram as start treating your Instagram as your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Treat it as your business, because a lot of times, man, y'all don't know this, but you got recruiters that actually go to y'all page that
Yeah.
looks and see, oh man, what this young man got to offer.
Hmm.
And you don't want to sell yourself short. So definitely do that. But look, man, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the best teams avoiding each other. Have you ever played against a team or wanted to play against a team that you never had a chance to play against?
Oh yeah, I've been to. I'm out here in the little city. But I could have went. And got a chance to move and play for a national U team. But I decided like to stay down here. I ain't talked to my people about it, and then I just decided to stay down here and stay loyal to my team. But yeah, I gotta say a lot of teams, rare breeds.
You like to play rare
I want
breed, huh?
to, yeah, I want to play against them. It's a lot of 'em. I'm forgetting the names. Brick City. It's called Brick City, something like
Yeah,
that.
the
Yeah,
Brick
I've been
City
trying.
Lions.
Yeah, Brick City Lions. Yeah, I want to get a chance to play against them. It's one more. I forgot the name, but yeah,
Yeah, man, it's a
those.
lot. It's a lot of teams. You got
Yeah,
the West Orlando Jacks. You got we
yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah. Them
13U.
too.
West
Yeah, them too.
Orlando. You got the Real Deal Dream Chasers. You have
Yeah,
uh TMT, which is another Florida team. You had the OG Ducks. You had um the the Orange County OC Buckeyes. Man, it's a lot of teams out there that that will give you a lot of exposure because they come with a lot of cameras. When you was
yeah.
playing for the team that you played against, did y'all have like a lot of videographers and stuff out there?
Not at
No.
all.
And
Oh,
that's the thing that you need to make sure that you work on, because
yeah,
if you ain't got nobody out there watching you, then basically it's hearsay. Far
yeah.
as like if you out there doing a lot of stuff and nobody's actually recording it, and then it's just like your word versus everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So you're
Mhm.
not really getting
Yeah,
the credit like that. And one of the things that I'll say is this. Hey, what's up, Coach Tim? One of the things that I'll say is this. The the more exposure that a team get, the better chance that you actually have of getting out there. So if you
yeah,
Yeah, so if you go to one of them high schools, nobody really even going to, like, ain't even really recording or anything
yeah,
like that, your chances of making it is a lot less. You know what I'm saying? So that's
yeah.
how you got people out here in Georgia, they end up winning because basically they are filmed all the time. You got a lot of people that
Right.
have a chance to see who they are. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, so you gotta factor those things in, and you gotta play for a coach, because we talked about it yesterday on the show. You gotta play for a coach that actually has some sort of rapport with colleges. If
yeah.
they don't have no rapport and you playing for a school that no recruiter goes to, that's going
Mhm.
to make it next to impossible for you to make it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you got to factor some of those things in as well. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
man. So what have been your process, your experience so far? Have you talked to any coaches
Oh
yet?
yeah, yeah. I've been trying to go on a few unofficial visits. You know, I talked to plenty of coaches on Twitter. You know, reached a couple coaches follow me on Twitter. You know, just reaching out to them and stuff. Yeah, having a little conversation. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's dope. That's a start. So the thing is, when you're talking to a coach, honestly, it's just like a job, except for you are the one that's doing the interviewing. Hey, man, how can you utilize me? What is your um I guess what is your plans for me? What do you have prepared? Like how can I utilize this team? You know, how can I be an asset to this team? Like what can I do? Right? These are questions that you got to ask. How are
Yeah,
you, with the recruiters? Do you have any, like, because a lot of times, man, these coaches will get everything that they want out of a player and give nothing in return. So those are some things that you have to factor in. And this is actually part of why I'm doing what I do, because I have to
yeah,
make sure that you guys are knowledgeable about what's going on. Because if you
respect.
don't know, you can't do it. You don't know what to ask. You don't know how to
Exactly.
go about it, right? So, um, how are you, like, far as the school wise academic? Because that's where it starts. That's the first
Yeah,
thing that got to be done.
yeah. Each quarter, you know, I've been keeping it up. 3.0 or higher each quarter. You know, I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to, you know, pay more attention to the books, you know, because I know my GPA could be higher than a 3.0, 3.1. But you know,
Mm,
I'm just, you know, I'm not really trying to do it. You know, I'm just, you know, I gotta start, you know, building up, like, and focusing more on the books. You know.
right. So yeah, man, I gotta say this, and this is mainly just me talking um to the people that actually listen to the show. So basically, man, I put best team avoiding each other. The reason why I put that is because I'm so tired of these coaches talking to each other and none of them are playing in a regular season. I'm also tired of going through the regular season and not seeing the teams play that I would like to see play. I'm tired of speculation. I don't want to go and say, man, this team would have beat this team because this team was better. I don't want to go out speculations. I want teams to actually play, man. And here's the thing too, the incentive of the teams that's playing, I want it to be no recourse, meaning that nobody is getting punished for actually playing the best teams. So I know there were some teams like last year, ATL, Rare Raiders, they lost a lot of the games, but they were playing a lot of the best teams. They were one of the best teams. So they beat a couple of good teams, but the thing was, we wanted to see those games, and they wanted to make sure that it was happening. We want to see these games. We want to see them. And when we don't get a chance to see, everything is speculation. And then all the talk that was happening over the internet was basically hogwash, because none of these coaches want to play each other because they have a fear for basically losing and getting made fun of. Man, don't talk. If you're afraid to actually lose against somebody, why talk? Because then, what I'm saying, you don't look as bad if you just so happen to play that team and you lost. Okay, yeah, you played the team. But in this case right now, man, these teams, bro, they not playing each other. They always trying to wait the playoffs. See, when you actually have a chance to play a team, you understand how that team plays. Now, I wouldn't recommend outside of Warzone that you play some of the best teams in this for this reason. I think that it takes a team maybe about 4 or 5 games before they actually acclimated with each other. Because the teams, that's why they have preseasons. No team starts off already very good. Some, like even Rare Breeds, right? Rare Breeds did
Mhm.
not play the first game to reach their potential. Rare
Yeah,
Breeds, they got gradually better. It just so happened in the beginning they were better than most people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So when it comes to when it comes to playing each other, man, it's only iron is sharper than iron. Now these coaches are scared to play. I don't know why, but they are making it more about them as opposed to the game. I want people to play the game. When I first started this, probably in 2019 or something like that, I had a chance to see the Falcons United play versus the RDU. Both teams were at their peak. Both teams were really good. I had a chance to see Welcome All play North Henry. I had a chance to see a lot of other teams. So when it comes to teams playing each other, man, come on, man. Go ahead and make the game. We don't want to go off speculation. That's why I respect coaches like Coach K and them, man. They will play anybody. And Coach Mark, Coach Howard, they would literally play anybody, and they will live with the results. But we need to see all these games, man. We need to see them. I don't want to go another year where a team didn't play because they were scared. Let's just say that y'all was scared to play. So that's what it was, man. But moving forward, so you mentioned a couple teams, and like that was very good that wasn't getting the recognition. One of the teams that I would say is Crescent City. They were one of the teams that was really good. They made it to the YNC Nationals, and they end up losing. But that's a team that nobody also seen. I think I seen another team. I'm not sure if y'all have them, but the Patriots. Do y'all still have the New Orleans Patriots out there? Are they still an organization?
What?
The New Orleans Patriots, are they still in Louisiana? Is it the Louisiana Dolphins?
Yeah, I
Like
think I know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, are those teams still playing? Do they still got those same organizations? I know they got Louisiana Wave, and
Yeah,
they
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, yeah. They still got them. Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
I know them, and then it was another team that I had a chance to see was called. Dang, I forget the name. It was something Raiders. Man, really good team. I tried to get the coaches to come out here to play a team that was ranked, and I'm talking
Hmm.
about that. That would have gave them so much exposure, and that's
Yeah,
why, yeah. And I think uh, a lot of coaches are hurting these players. That's why I'm telling you to put your destiny in your own hand. I know
yeah,
that you feel like it's the coaches, decision. Work hard and live with the results, but put your own destiny in your own hand,
yeah.
because these coaches, man, they will use and abuse you, some of them, and and you would get nothing out of it. And I can't have that. As long as I can, have some say in it, I would definitely make sure that you're doing your part, working out. So what is it that you do on your off time?
Oh yeah, I work out every day. You know, bunch of DB drills. Cones. Ladder drills. With the cones, I line them up like east three, then back pedal, brake to the other cone, back pedal, brake to the other cone. And I have like I work. Sometimes I work on with my brother. And I have him throw the ball to me. And we go back and forth.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, so long as you staying consistent, man, you got to out compete the competition. And
Yeah.
that's definitely one of the things. You can't always have a coach telling you, man, you got to go practice. If that, look, I'm telling you, for those who the coaches have to do that too, the battle is already lost, man. Because you should be out there working on your own game and telling yourself that you have to get better, because somebody else out there is working and I got to outwork them. Because it ain't about the coaches. It's not about them. At the end of the day, it's about you and what you do. You can control what you can control. You can't control whether somebody see your talent, but you can control whether or not you actually work on your talent to enhance your talent. You working out to make sure that you're getting better. So those are some of the things that you must continue to do without somebody telling you. Like one of my friends say, you can't teach effort. There should not be no reason that I have to
Mhm.
tell you to work hard. You should already know that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then
for sure.
also being a leader. I think being a leader is one of the most important assets that a lot of recruiters look at. So are you one of the ones that pull your players to the side and make sure that they doing what they're supposed to?
Yeah, of course, yeah. And like I be trying to tell them, that, yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that, stay square, read hips, you know, stay patient, have a strong, great break, great break on the ball. I be telling them all that.
Okay, yeah. So that separates you from a lot of people there. Now, I would say that when it comes to high school, you already know it's a different speed. A lot of them young
Yeah,
men, they lifting weights. So I don't know if you started being in the weight room yet. Like I don't know if you just doing drills, far for strength and conditioning. But like, what is your regiment? Like I know you
yeah,
said the cones and stuff, but what else are you doing?
yeah. I've been trying to get in the weight room a little bit, and started going working out a little bit. I started for a while, like for like 3 months, but then I stopped. I stopped because I had read someone talking about some lifting weights stunt your growth. I don't know how true it is or not, but I stopped.
Hey,
But
bro, it's a young man, and I'm going to tell you that he is going to defy the odds. So it's a young man that played for Rare Breeds. His name is Honey Badger, right? Deshaun
oh yeah, I know
Morgan.
you're talking about.
He lifts weights. He does training, and I can
Yeah,
guarantee you that this young man is going to be at least 6'3", at least six
yeah,
three. I guarantee you that he's going to basically catch up to his size in his play. He lift weights all the time. And I'm gonna tell you that like a lot of times, man, you can't read everything that you hear. I mean, you can't believe everything that you hear because
of
like
course.
I know a lot of people that lift weights
Mhm.
end up getting tall. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it don't stunt your growth. And even if
Mhm.
that's the case, push-ups. Push-ups won't
Oh
stunt your
yeah.
growth. You feel what I'm saying? To always be able to lift your own body weight is very important. So I wouldn't believe that, man. A lot of times you see things and see people out there to try to deter you from doing things. You
Yeah.
can't, because to be honest, if you don't feel a certain way, meaning that if lifting weights made you feel better about yourself, your body won't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't lie to you. If it was something that was actually bad for you, then you will be experiencing a lot more other things. It's not bad, bro. It's something that's actually needed. If so, like do the pull-ups. Do the pull-ups, do
Yeah.
uh um another thing is what they call it, plyometrics. A lot of people can't do plyometrics.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you half of them players that's on the football field can't do plyometrics. So that's something that you could do, and that's basically your own body strength.
Yeah.
So those are some things. But what if you have your own say? If you can have everything your way, how's your career looking? Far as from high school to college on up.
Yeah. I say like my freshman year, I ball out. Try to make it on varsity. Ball out. Sophomore year, I'm gonna start getting into the recruiting a little bit. Get about a couple offers. Even try to get ranked on like 247 or sorts like that or something like that. I'm try to build up. Junior year, I'm have about 30 plus offers. Hopefully, you
Right.
know have about 30 plus offers. Be ranked top in my class. Number one Louisiana, top of my class. Senior year, hopefully, be the number one DB in the class of 2028. Hopefully, and just have tons of offers. And just keep pushing. And then by college, hopefully, I ain't gonna say no college names or nothing like that, cause but I'm gonna say like college. By college, I hope to like have a great college career. And be a top draft pick.
I would. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying a college team. I would just say this. I will ask you this: if you had your preference, what would be your top three? Everybody, this is a question that nobody gets offended on.
Yeah.
Get no colleges. Oh, he don't want to go here. Like just give me at least one. It don't even have to be your top one. What is one team that you would like to go to if you
Yeah.
had an opportunity?
Well, I'm from Louisiana, so I gotta say LSU.
LSU,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel it. I kind of figured that. But I would say this too. I'm gonna give you a little pushback. The reason why I don't like that is because
Mhm.
it's already home.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need you to leave your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's where
Yes,
the
sir.
growth, that's where the growth
Mhm.
take place. See,
Yeah.
when you ain't feeling well or are feeling your best, meaning that you're kind of, I say, like pressured at school, just the average stuff that come with going to college.
Mhm.
And you experiencing that, you can always go home. I don't like that. I like when you somewhere else and then you're going through tough times, you're not able to
Yeah.
just pick up and go home. You got to deal with it.
Yeah.
You got that. That's what, as they say, struggle build character. That's how you
Yeah.
build your character, because you're
Mhm.
going to go through something, and now it's the character is how am I going to deal with it the right way. You see what I'm saying? So I would rather
Mhm.
you go out of state. I would rather you do something that's pretty far away from home to where you just can't pick up and have, somebody save you.
Yeah.
Where you just want to go home and be, nah. We got to deal with it. As a young man, these are things that we must carry in order to make sure that we understand how to manage certain situations, So
Yeah.
I definitely like that pick though. I ain't gonna even lie to you. LSU is a really good pick,
Yeah.
but just for you, like I would like somewhere else, because I'm a person that came from California, and
Mhm.
then when I came to Georgia the first time, I was pretty much homesick. So like
Mhm.
I got used to it though, and then like me coming back was the best thing that happened. You feel what I'm saying? Leaving your comfort zone, you gonna
Yeah.
you gonna find some of the people that want to help you the most. So
Yeah.
that. But yeah, man, what's one thing that outside of that you aspire to be? Anything that's not pertaining football?
Yeah. Hopefully one day be a coach. Inspire the youth.
Mhm.
And even before that, hopefully, be some type of teacher. I wanna help people and let them grow. And like mental health and stuff like that. I wanna, yeah, out of football, yes sir.
Okay, now that's nice. Um, I'm so glad, man, that we having this conversation, because I get to give a little pushback on everything that you say, to let you know that what you're saying is actually a wonderful thing. But I'm
Mhm.
also telling you that you can even do more than that,
Yeah.
right? So you want to be a coach for youth? I recommend that you go to school for coaching and
Yeah.
be eligible to coach for college and make
Yeah.
money doing it, right?
Mhm.
And then you can still go back to the youth.
Yeah.
So I want you to, anything that you think about, man, I want you to think about a step further, far as like what you want to do. Man, I can take it a step further. Matter of fact, I can go to school for college. A lot of time, I mean for coaching. A lot of people don't know that you have to go to school and take certain, curriculums and stuff like that to actually be a college coach, unless the coach bring you on,
Mhm.
outside of that. But
Yeah.
what are the chances of that?
All right.
Right? They gonna
Yeah.
probably get somebody that's already good, just like, I mean, that's already in the field, just like them, that went
Mhm.
through the school and all that, the whole process. So I say, man, I think you got a good head on your shoulder. I definitely wish you the best.
Yeah.
Um, there's going to be, some moments that where you probably gonna have to, make some decisions, but lean on what makes sense for you, because everybody focusing on them, so you got to take the time to focus on you,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah, and so hopefully, man, you definitely keep track of keep track with me to let me know what you're doing. And I'm gonna definitely be trying my best to help you out there. And so, like I said, man, I'm building this channel for people like yourself, for all
Yes, sir.
youth. So, cause one of these days, man, like I said, I've created something to where I want the youth to actually come on here, and I call it the takeover, right? Where the youth come on
Mhm.
here and they allow people to come and give them a chance to talk to them,
Mhm.
to where they are, answering questions and stuff like that. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm building this platform for y'all. So even if it's not right building the way, or going the way that I anticipate, one of the things that you and I have in common right now is that we have to be we are persistent, right?
Yeah.
We are putting ourselves out there,
Yes, sir.
and it's going to come. The outcome is going that you want is going to come,
Yes,
long as
sir.
you don't give up and long as you stay consistent. But
Mhm.
man, let the people know your IG, let them know anything that you want them to know about you. Go ahead, man, and
All right.
let people know.
My IG is underscore prime time dot mall, and something about me, I'm humble, and I love to compete. I'm trying to get to that level where I'm facing like the best players, and I love to compete. I love that competing. I love to compete. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, man, I thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
National Sports Chat, man, definitely share it. Whatever clip that you feel like you want to take off, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And like I say, man, you got to be your biggest sales pitchman. So don't let nobody tell you nothing about yourself that ain't true. Meaning that if somebody say that you can't do something and you feel like it ain't true, it ain't true.
Yeah.
So reach for the sky, man. Reach for the sky.
Yes, sir.
And for y'all that tune in, hit the like button, and also, man, you make sure you subscribe to the page. But yeah, y'all tune in, and we out, man.
All right.